Okay, social skills leading to success. Have you ever gone to the grocery store and bought a piece of Snickers, and you go to the checkout guy, and he's just a complete douchebag to you, and you're just like, what is going on? Like, I'm just trying to buy my Snickers. Well, I'm gonna explain to you guys why being socially acceptable and socially approachable is the key to success in regards to life, better lifestyles, better friendships, and better job opportunities. Let's start with the broader topic. So what I was saying about the grocery store, I was saying, what if we flip the switch? What if you go to a loving grandma that's like, oh, I'm happy to do work with you today. I'm happy to check out your Snickers. How is that going to make you feel? And when you think about that in a third person perspective, you look at the two different scenarios, you can apply that to different situations. When you're applying to a job and you're coming with a bad mindset and just bad manners, versus when you're coming with good manners and a good mindset and very approachable as a person. So think about that again. Think about what I said. First step in being socially better and being more socially approachable is kindness. And that takes you a long way. Humbleness and kindness. Let's get to the
Like I said in the introduction paragraph, the two scenarios of getting the Snicker bar, going to the absolute bully and buying it versus going to the nice grandma. Well, we can put that in perspective to social awareness. And what basically social awareness is knowing what to say, when to say it, what to do in a social situation, and how to act. An example of not being social aware is, say you're at a birthday party, a little kid's birthday party, and there's a box of pizza, and they're singing happy birthday, and all of a sudden, the little kids are just lined up there, and you're 40 years old. You just walk in front of the kids and steal the pizza and go home. That's just being socially unaware and socially incomprehensible. A good example of being socially aware is seeing somebody got in a traumatic event, and you don't go up to them, say, when are you gonna, maybe they owe you amount of money. You're not gonna go up to them and be like, when are you gonna pay this money to me? You're gonna go up to them and put in empathy into the situation and be socially aware. I really think being socially aware is a very good skill for everybody to learn, because it can not only give you opportunities, it can give you a better lifestyle, better friendships, and it can give you the ability to help others.
topic number 2, being socially acceptable. Well, Jay, what is being socially acceptable? It's a variety of terms. For example, socially acceptable is knowing when to talk, knowing when to act, even knowing when to persuade. And an example of being socially acceptable is going to school the right time and in the right place, and doing the right amount of work in the right amount of situations. An example of being socially unacceptable is going to school and going to class and just slamming your notebook and being like, I don't like you, I don't like this class, to the teacher. And believe me, people have done that before. Another example of being socially unacceptable is maybe someone says something that may put in some conflict. Well, welcome to the real world. There's going to be a lot of stuff that does not go your way. And a reasonable way to react to it is to not let your emotions become unacceptable. For example, with this is maybe someone, let's talk about road rage. Maybe someone honks at you, screams at you, and something socially unacceptable that you would do, but it's very easy to prevent, is let your emotions get the best of you and step out the car and just square up with the other guy. Something that can easily be prevented by just, letting it be. The world moves on. And that's a very big lesson that a lot of people need to learn, because a lot of friendships, a lot of family, a lot of everything, a lot of relationships in general get destroyed over people not knowing how to react to certain situations because their ego is too big. And knowing when to be humble about things and be accepting that, maybe this guy is not the nicest guy in the world, and it's okay, you could just walk away from him. is probably one of the best skills you can do leading on to a better life in general. So I brought it up towards the end of the second paragraph that how your emotions can actually allow you to success if you fully commit to having a certain emotion. So for example, a way that your emotions could set you up for success is by going against the emotion. And eventually when you go against the emotion, it kind of creates this vision that, okay, maybe I don't need to react to the certain situation a certain way. Such as, okay, well, now I get to do this, or this guy's, talking to me in a certain way. I get to react in a different kind of perspective than I would 2 months, 2 weeks ago because of emotional maturity. And emotional maturity is something that is very beautiful because you can completely change your whole personality, and next thing you know, you change your whole lifestyle without even knowing it and without even committing to something very serious physically, or something very serious that would take a lot of time in your day, and you can just switch your emotion.
Track.
Social skills is the leading factor to success. If you know how to negotiate, if you know how to argue, and if you know how to persuade, I truly do believe that you have an open window of a lot of opportunities in life that you wouldn't have if you only had one skill and not the social skills. A lot of people are very smart in the tech field, but they don't know how to truly talk to people, which truly keeps their opportunities out the window, even though they have a lot of potential. Let's talk about computer science. Being a computer science major, you could be the smartest guy in the world, but if you don't know how to talk to somebody, if you don't know how to get an opportunity, it may be a little harder than if you were socially accepting to talk to other people and explain your thoughts to other people. So I do believe that if you have one and one together, you have the smarts and the social skills, you can go a very far way than if you only had one or the other. Thank you guys.